Hello everyone! Today I present you with a competitive analysis as well as a target market analysis for Nike Incorporated. I'm Hannah Dudeck, and I'll be telling you about how Nike has been able to become the leading sports footwear and apparel company in the world by gaining a competitive advantage in addition to segmenting specific types of customers with marketing campaigns. To begin, I chose these three competitors for Nike because they are all global companies that sell activewear around a similar price point to Nike. This makes Adidas, Under Armour, and Puma brand competitors as they are all competing directly with Nike's market. As you can see here on the slide, I've included some data that compares Nike directly with each brand. For starters, Nike has the largest brand value out of all of the competitors. Their brand value is around $32 billion, with the lead competitor, Adidas, roughly $14 billion behind. With Adidas being the closest competition, Nike has to keep an eye out. Next, Under Armour's total revenue is 7.5 times less than Nike's, but where Under Armour takes the lead is their annual growth rate. You can see that Under Armour's is 9.4%, while Nike's growth rate is 6.5%. This makes Under Armour an opponent for Nike because they are growing at a rapid pace. Lastly, Puma took the lead over Nike's for sales during 2019's first quarter, which of course are sales that could have gone to Nike, which makes Puma a rival. Nike's competitive advantage comes from what is described as the first mover advantage. This is basically the concept of being the first to offer a certain product in the market. While Nike might not have invented the running shoe, they did create what is now known as sneaker culture by collaborating with Michael Jordan back in 1984 to create the Air Jordan 1. They launched the sneaker with an ad that essentially attributed Jordan's athletic success to the Nike shoe. The Air Jordan 1 did so well that Nike and Jordan created the Air Jordan 2 with the intent to merge fashion with sportswear. Later, Nike would create the Jordan brand, which has numerous sneakers and apparel in collaboration with the NBA star. The benefits from this were that Nike customers could wear these collector's items, whether that reason was because they wanted to jump as high as Michael Jordan could and believed the shoe could help, or because they wanted the status symbol from their peers. Nike could then reinvest that money into other athlete endorsements, such as Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, and Tiger Woods, which would then help them expand globally. That's not to say that Adidas, Under Armour, and Puma haven't all had their fair share of celebrity endorsements. Puma had a successful deal with Rihanna. Adidas has worked with Beyoncé and football player Von Miller. Under Armour worked with Steph Curry and Tom Brady. They just weren't the first, Nike was. A fun fact is that Kobe Bryant has made roughly $1 billion from Nike since they released the Air Jordan 1. Focusing on Nike's target market now is slightly difficult. Nike offers sportswear products in all shapes, sizes, colors, trends, and their products are available globally. Nike does offer products for essentially everyone, but that isn't who they are focusing their marketing efforts on. Nike chooses to focus their attention on women rather than men, estimating that the expansion of their women's line could raise them $2 billion in sales. Additionally, 43% of Nike sales come from North America, making that area their target location. Lastly, Nike has shifted their focus towards children in recent years by sponsoring sports teams and clubs for kids and teens ages 5 through 18. They have also continued their collaborations with celebrity athletes in hopes of appealing to a younger audience. Nike customers usually live active lifestyles and enjoy competition such as athletes. They also have customers that don't fit that bill and want to be comfortable with the rise of the athleisure trend, which I'll talk about in the next slide. Lastly, there are a large amount of customers that look to Nike products as a way to fit in with their peers, as a status symbol. These are the ones that spend a significant amount of money on customized Jordans. Nike is trendy, so they attract trendsetters. This is why I thought that the innovator Vals type would best fit a Nike customer. As you can see here, innovators are future and goal-oriented and have a wide variety of interests. There are a couple of trends that have really affected the sportswear industry. I briefly talked about athleisure in the last slide, but this can be described as the trend where people wear activewear without the intent to exercise. Items like leggings or basketball shorts are usually made out of comfy, breathable materials. This trend is very common with women in their 20s and 30s, which is another reason Nike has started to market more towards women. Additionally, health awareness has become much more popular in recent years. As people become more concerned with the obesity crisis in America, healthy lifestyles are advertised more, which naturally drives up the sales in the sportswear industry. In conclusion, Nike has become the leading activewear apparel brand in the world through having a first-mover advantage and appealing to their customers through sponsorships with famous athletes. Thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.